My name is Wes Collier. I'm a third year here at the University of Florida, and I study food and resource economics. I'm really heavily involved in the Model UN Club, of course. I'm the chief of staff for our high school conference, Gatormun, which just wrapped up, or is going to wrap up in January. I'm also involved in this year in a few different campaigns, interning and working for them, and I'm also involved in the outdoor club here at University of Florida. I like to hike and do outdoor things. I actually went on a national park tour in California this summer, where I went to about 6 national parks in California and for about a month, and it was probably one of the best experiences of my life. My committee is the Office of National Drug Control Policy. It's going to be a very interesting committee. It really gives delegates a chance to come up with new, fresh policy ideas on how to deal with our nation's drug crisis, our drug problems, issues relating to the use of legal and illegal drugs. I think it's a very interesting field of policy. I chose this topic because it is an area of our current policy that I think is a bit outdated, and it is very interesting, and I think it affects a lot of people's lives. And there isn't a lot of focus given to it, especially during elections. It's kind of neglected, but it is very far-reaching and important. And I think our generation especially is more aware of that than the previous generations, so I think it's just a good topic for us to have a crisis committee on. This year's FLCS theme, Leaving a Legacy, is important to my committee because it's going to be important for our generation to leave a legacy behind through government, through policy, especially pertains to drug and alcohol, pharmaceutical policy. I want our generation to leave a legacy in government in this country, and I think this committee really focuses on that. I would like delegates to focus on thinking of creative policy solutions that might be outside the mainstream of political thought right now, because it's a really good opportunity to brainstorm and come up with different ways to deal with problems that may not be politically feasible in the current time, but this is an opportunity to actually try out different policies and maybe see some of the consequences happen in action through a crisis. I'm most excited for the crisis updates I have in mind. I think they're going to be interesting and challenging for delegates. My first crisis update is going to be focused more internationally than domestically.